Hi guys, it's Miss Loyacano, and I'm here to teach you week 5 reading. So this week we're going to delve into some poetry, and we're going to talk about alliteration. Notice the alliteration. I highlighted the two L's here because alliteration is basically the same sound at the beginning of two or more words. So, for example, Miss Loyacano's lions. Loyacano, lion. They begin with the same sound, and that's alliteration. So I'm going to read this poem to you that's on the screen called Jane Goodall Begins a Speech. This is the very first poem in the packet, and we're going to do this one together. And it's written by Susan Marie Swanson. So when I get to alliteration, I'm going to stop and I'm going to be like, alliteration, because it's the same sound. Two or more, it can be three. So it could be like Loyacanos, lions leaped across the floor, leaped across the garage. So little Loyacano, lion, leaped, So that is also alliteration as well. All right, so let's look at our poem. Picture a grand auditorium lit with glittering chandeliers. A scientist steps up to the microphone. Scientist steps would be alliteration. Good morning, she says. Listen, she says, it does have the same sound, so it is alliteration. The place is hushed. Then she starts to hoot and whoop, loud and louder, shrieking, turning the whole room wild. From a forest in Tanzania, she has brought a greeting from the wild chimpanzees. The crowd claps and claps. Crowd claps and claps. Alliteration for Jane Goodall and her chimpanzee, Hello. They clap for the stories she will tell about the chimps at Gombe and how she became a field biologist who carries chimpanzee voices all over the world. Carries chimpanzee. Do they have the same sound? Chimpanzee? No. So even though they begin with a C, it's not alliteration because it doesn't have the same, you got it, you guessed it, sound. So down here, I'm going to write in this one little box, and you just click on it. Well, maybe I have to be out of Zoom to click on it. So let's see. Or not. Okay, well, I will check that. But in this box right here, I would write down the lines and the stanzas and what sense do they connect to. Okay, so let's think about this. So if I go back and look at the scientist steps up to the microphone, what sense are we talking about? Can we hear her stepping? Yeah. Can we see her stepping? Steps up to the microphone. Yeah. So I think our senses are we can hear her stepping and we can see her stepping. So we actually have two senses. The mental image. What mental image do you have in your mind? Like I see her stepping up, right? And she's got this chimpanzee named Hello with her. All right. So in this exercise, this reading assignment, you're going to read the next one and you're going to be able to click on it. I don't know why it's not clicking on it, so I'll get that fixed, but you just click in the boxes or write in the boxes the alliteration that you found in these poems. Now, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, there's 6 poems. I would like for you to turn in, can you do that? 2. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You got this, guys. I miss y'all.